Scorpio, what's going on? Today we're going to do a reading for December 13th to 19th, 2020. We're going to take a look into your recent past, your present energy, and what is coming up for you. This will be for your sun, moon, and rising signs in Scorpio should you be cross-watching. And as always, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone. I invite you to take that which is for you and leave everything else behind to get into your higher vibe. If you are interested in a personal reading from me, that is now something you can have. You can check out my Etsy shop link in the description below. Reach out to me there or over Instagram. My link to that is also down there at highervibestarot. If you haven't already and you do like my content, please do subscribe. Thank you to those of you who already have done so. I put out new videos every single week. I'm going to try my very best to hold on to the cards this time because if we remember your reading last week, wasn't my finest work, okay, with the hands. They're slippery sometimes, you see? Mind of their own. Okay, all right, Scorpio. So overall energy for you, this reading is the Strength card. Maybe working on our sense of inner strength, of self-confidence right now. Definitely some focus on that for you. In the recent past, we have the Two of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. So a decision, a choice that needs to be made relating to perhaps a new job, a new project we're taking on, a new side hustle maybe. You're definitely moving forward on something that is very close to you, speaks to your passions, makes you feel, like I got these skills, I am the best at this thing and I want to do something with it. And maybe you've had that opportunity arise for you. So making some choices on how you would like to pursue it. There is a bit of an energy of warning here. Don't just go charging in. Think things through a little bit before you start. This is the recent past, so by the time you watch this, possibly you've already just dove in head first and, ow, just hit my funny bone. It's okay. It's okay. I can't. Every time I do the Scorpio reading, like something weird happens. In the present energy for you, Scorpio, we have the Nine of Wands, the Justice card, and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is you getting ready to like defend what you have going on, defend your ideas here, defend your... I'm not sure. With the Justice card here, it's like you're waiting for the fair outcome, but you're like on the defensive about that because it does relate to your sense of like longevity and security for yourself here. So I understand that want to just like protect everything because it's sort of a feeling of it's hanging in the balance and somebody else has the power to make a decision about if you get to move into this energy of overall security and happiness long-term in your life. I will also remind you, Scorpio, that free will is a very important thing and no other person can control you getting your own happiness in your life, you getting your own sense of longevity. Sometimes we just got to jump through different hoops. That's all. In the future energy for you, we have the King of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Moon. So this for me, Scorpio, is you kind of like feeling yourself being in your own sense of power and really getting focused on where your happiness lies long term, what you want to see for yourself long term. And I don't know that you're really speaking about it. I think this is something that you're doing a bit of shadow work in, spending some time maybe with your journal or in meditation, mindfulness, doing a lot of thinking and focusing internally, but not necessarily like putting it out there just yet. We'll do some clarifying. We'll see what's going on. I'm going to try not to injure myself while also not dropping the cards. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's start with clarifying. You didn't see that. We'll start with clarifying the Strength card in the overall energy. You ever just feel like, I think I said this in a video, universe just playing jokes on me. Thinks it's hilarious to mess with me. All right. For the Strength card, are we shocked? No. No. 4 Cups, 10 of Wands. Yeah, working really hard to gather up some courage right now, not to walk away. What's that about, Scorpio? There's definitely an energy of like you're focusing a little bit on negative things, maybe past failures, past misgivings, and universe like is trying to offer you an opportunity, and you're not necessarily looking at it because your focus is on how you kind of failed the last time or how it didn't work out the way you wanted it to the last time. And should I just like walk away from this? So there's a really strong energy here of just trying to get your confidence back, and remain kind of confident and focused on what you're doing right now. Let's look in the recent past at the Two of Swords here, the decision we're looking at. Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Devil. So this may be about a decision in partnership with someone else in business. But there may be like something a bit toxic about the connection here. I don't know that you're feeling confident in working with this other person. You think that they are maybe a little bit too hasty, a little bit sharp-tongued. It's like hard for you to sort of get a word in edgewise around them. You're not sure that they respect your thoughts, your feelings, your opinions, because they have an energy of being very sort of like blunt, cut and dry, and maybe feeling a little bit superior to you, and like that's how they kind of interact with you. So it's a challenging relationship, and that is making it difficult to want to action on a decision to work with them. Let's take a look at the Knight of Wands here too in the recent past. The World, the Six of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. So maybe you have a few different people that you're considering working with right now or partnering with in some way. Whoever this Knight of Wands character person is around you, this is someone who is very gregarious, has a big personality, very confident, very charismatic. People are drawn into their energy in a big way. And they also like want to have a new start here with you. This may be somebody from your past or someone that you have worked with previously. I get that maybe your relationship with this person, while good, has also had some barriers or limitations in the past that you're working to let go of. So having difficulty between this decision of like, do I work with this person who is familiar that like it wasn't always amazing with, but like who is excited and passionate and maybe has like a personality I want to put behind the project, or am I going to take a chance with this person who may be helpful to me, but makes me feel lesser than, maybe. Let's look in the present energy. We'll start with the Nine of Wands here. Four of Swords, the Judgment card, and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, so I see you feeling obviously a bit protective of yourself, of your energy, of your thoughts, of your words. You're like keeping a lot to yourself right now, Scorpio. It's like you know what you would want to say, but you're not out there saying it. You're not putting it out there. You're just like, I hope that I will figure out what I need to do. I hope there will be a sign that shows me what direction to go in. I do get the feeling that you are leaning a little bit towards, oh, such an itch, towards working with this person from your past. And I think it has to do with the sort of energy that they bring. It's like this kind of confident, excitable energy is really speaking to you more than obviously energy of someone who is condescending towards you or makes you feel less intelligent or less important than they are. Let's look at the Justice card here in the present energy as well. The Empress, the Two of Wands, and the Justice card again. We're doing a lot of clarifying on the same cards, clarifying on clarifying. So yeah, there's a definite like, I want the fair outcome come here because I care very much about what I'm doing. It's something I've spent a long time planning. And I get that there's a little bit of fear that if you relinquish some of that control or some of this project that you're working on to somebody else, that it's not going to be how you imagined it when you were doing all this long-term planning here. So you're just like waiting and waiting to get to the fair outcome, to feeling like you're getting what you deserve for all that you've sort of put into this right now. We'll look at the Ten of Pentacles here too. Five of Wands, Seven of Wands, High Priestess. Yeah, so moving towards kind of a sense of long-term security and happiness. You're willing to kind of like fight for it, but not too much. You're willing to defend it, but you want to protect your energy right now. There's a real sense to me, Scorpio, that like you're trying to protect yourself. So there's a fear of kind of moving forward with other people because you're not ready to share everything with them yet. You're not ready to give all your energy to that other person, even if you're willing to put your energy into whatever the opportunity is that has come up for you here. Let's take a look in the future energy. We'll look at the Nine of Cups, Six of Wands, Three of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. So, feeling like in this pursuit of getting to this place where everything is kind of lining up for you and you're able to kind of revel in your happiness, it's like you have fear of succeeding and you have fear of not succeeding, if that makes sense. It's like when you're trapped and cycling in your head, you're like thinking about what if it works, and you're equally thinking about like what if it doesn't. And I get that there is an energy here of like, will it be better for me to just walk away from this? But I don't know that that's what you want here, Scorpio. I'm not sure why you're so reluctant to kind of let anybody else in to help you out, but maybe you just haven't found the right partner yet. Let's look at the Moon. Knight of Cups, the Tower, and the Knight of Pentacles. I actually love this kind of to close things out for you here, Scorpio. So if you want to ask what I think about this, I don't think you're prepared to take on a partnership. I think you want to find a way to make sure that you can control whatever this thing is that you're trying to get going, whatever this opportunity is for a new business or a new venture or whatever it is, something relating to your income. Because you care a lot about it, and it's something that's kind of been like your baby. You've been thinking about it for a long time. You've been planning it for a long time. And I think you've maybe felt a bit backed into a corner about needing to take on a partner here. I don't know where exactly that external pressure has come from for you, but it obviously is making you very uncomfortable because we see you continue to just preserve your energy, to withhold from whoever it is you're trying to work with. But there's going to be something that kind of comes to you when you're not expecting it here. You're going to have an idea. There's going to be a kind of a spark, your Tower moment here, where you're going to take that love and recognize that you can turn it yourself into something that can be, you know, the legwork and the footpath to get to a bit of a sense of abundance, to get it off the ground. I think you're just, I understand that working with other people helps things happen faster. When we have more resources, more heads together, things can happen a bit more quickly. But I think you're going to realize that you don't need it to happen really quickly because you want it to happen right. You want it to happen in the way you imagined it, the way that you planned it, the way you've been thinking about it. So there's going to be something that happens for you here. This tower moment is going to come in for you to make you and help you realize that it doesn't have to be that quick. You can take the slow, diligent steps. You can learn the things you need to learn to keep it going and get it off the ground. Because you are trying to work towards a long-term longevity. You're trying to work towards like a longevity project for yourself here, or something that could become your life's work, keep you on your kind of soul path. We'll take one last message from universe here. The Page of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Empress. Yeah, whatever this is that you care a lot about, that you're trying to get going for yourself here, you're just going to have to approach it, in baby steps, I think. Hold on to your resources here and, dole them out only as you need to move it forward. There is a real focus on something new coming into fruition for you here with the Page of Cups and the Empress, something you care a lot about, something you've put a lot of energy into for yourself. So just take the slow steps. Invest slowly in it as well. Don't take on any pressure to be doing things more quickly than you are prepared to, Scorpio, and you're going to get moving forward on this. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope this is helpful to you. We'll see you next time.